Hello everybody, my name is Brittany of Britzy Thrift and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, and today I am back with a what sold video for the month of March. My first sale came in on March the 2nd and it was this Calvin Klein size 12M men's Magnus orange horsebit loafers. I thought they were beautiful. The orange color was so bright and so vibrant. I thought they were really cool looking. They also had the plates someone put in on the toe, on the bottoms, the toe and the heel, to keep them from accruing damage. I paid $3.96. They sold for $65 and I made a profit of $48.04. Again, on the 2nd, I sold this Ivanka Trump blue eyelash sweater. It had white trim, so it kind of looked like you were wearing like a button-down white dress shirt with a sweater on top of it, but it was built that way. I paid $5.22. It sold for $20 and I made a profit of $10.78. So this sweater actually had a little damage that I did not realize when I bought it. I think when they brought the sweater out, it may have gotten caught underneath the rack wheel because there was a streak of some dinge on the arm. I tried to get it out, but I couldn't really get it out, so I just disclosed it. It took a little longer to sell, probably because of that, but it was still a really cute sweater, so I was happy to move it for $20 and to still get some profit off of it and just go on and move it out of my inventory. And lesson learned about making sure that you inspect your items really well before you purchase. On the 3rd, I sold these Telic extra small navy blue sandals. These are recovery sandals, so like if you have foot surgery and you need to kind of take it easy, that's what these sandals are for. They sold for $40. I paid $2.78 and I made a profit of $29.22. I received a message after these sold. The buyer claimed that they are black, but I maintain that they're blue. I took the photos in natural light. They look navy blue to me. She did not open a case, so I still made the sale, but I'm not sure. Well, they look blue to me. But to her, she claimed that they were definitely black, but I see blue, so stalemate. On the 4th, I sold this Free People yellow butterfly romper in a size large. It was this pretty pale yellow. I thought it was pretty cute. When I got home, I realized that there was actually a hole in the shoulder. So again, inspect your items before you purchase. I disclosed it and I put it up for sale and it sold for $40. I paid $4.18 for it and I made a profit of $27.82. Also on the 4th, I sold these Toy Story Woody light up cowboy boots. They were a kid's and I paid 84 cents for them at the by the pound thrift store in my area, not the Goodwill, but we have a different thrift store that also does by the pound. They sold for $10 and I made a profit of $6.21. They were not in the best condition. The previous owner definitely loved them very, very much, but the person who bought them from me said that her son actually really, really loves them, so I'm glad to see them move and I'm glad that he is enjoying them. Also on the 4th, this is the Flint and Tinder large blue-gray men's button-down shirt. This sold extremely fast. It sold within 1 day. You may have seen it in my previous video. I paid $4.17 for it, and it sold for $55, giving me a profit of $39.83 after Poshmark took their fees and after cost of goods. So I will definitely be on the lookout for Flint and Tinder. It is definitely a Bolo brand. I actually went back to check and see if maybe there were any more, and there were not. So I guess this was the only one that was donated, but it just goes to show that if you've never heard of something, but if you're in the store and it kind of stands out to you, just check your comps and see, because there are so many brands out there that you don't hear about that are undersaturated and make really good flips. Natalie Dancewear. This was a size small. It was a tan watercolor unitard. So I picked this up out of the $2 bin. It sold for $33 and I got a profit of $24.59. These are a pair of Crocs black size 7 sexy T-strap sandals. They were like new. The bottoms were like perfect. I think they only took the tags off of them. So I picked them up for $3.96. They sold for $49, and I got a profit of $35.24. On the 9th, I sold this New York & Company size extra large, new with tags, linen blend gray pants. I picked them up for $4.17. They sold for $25, and I got a profit of $15.83. This New York & Company is not a brand that I typically pick up, but because they were new with tags, they were a size extra large, and they were a linen blend, and I thought they were pretty cute. I decided to take a chance on them. I didn't have them for very long, and they still sold for $25, which for me is a win. On the 11th, I sold this pair of Levi's boyfriend size 32 blue jeans. They sold for $30. I paid $4.17, and I got a profit of $19.83. Also on the 11th, these were the 7 for All Mankind size 32 tailorless dojo blue jeans. They were a flare leg. I paid $4.17. They sold for $95. And I got a profit of $71.83. I remember spotting these right at the end of my thrifting trip. They were hanging right on the end, and I noticed the 7s, the dojo jeans for 7 for All Mankind. They always have the 7s stitched on the back pocket. Actually, I found one pair that did not have 7s, but typically they do have 7s. And they stood out to me. I inspected them. The hems were in perfect condition. There was no distressing. The size is really cool. It's size 32, so I picked them up, and they sold fairly quickly. On the 12th, I sold this pair of Eileen Fisher size 11 tan sandals. They had just a few little scuffs, but for the most part, they were in pretty good condition, and I thought that the size was really cool, size 11, and they had this nice little lagging look, sort of minimalist style to them. I paid $3.96. They sold for $65, and I got a profit of $48.04. This next sale is a men's Zegna Sport size 3XL gray full zip sweater. I paid $5.24, and it sold for $100. And I got a profit of $74.76. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And he 5-star rated it, so thank you so much. My next sale was this Native Kids C12 size yellow girls perforated shoes. They were like this really cute little pale yellow. They had some dinge on them, but typically when I find Natives, they are pretty dingy because I think that's what the brand is for. They're supposed to be a good durable shoe for kids to play in. I paid $1.22. I sold them for $18, and I got a profit of $13.18. On the 13th, I sold this. This is kind of a long name. Okay. Nike size 7.5 Court Air Zoom Vapor XHC speckled white sneakers. I paid $3.96 for them. They sold for $60, and I got a profit of $44.04. I remember picking them up just because I thought they were really cute. They kind of look like a cupcake with like frosting and sprinkles on them, so I grabbed them. They looked like they were in pretty good condition. The person who bought them sent me a really nice message. She said that she had back surgery, and so she was looking forward to wearing the shoes, and I do hope that they will keep her comfortable, and I thank her so much for this purchase. My next sale on the 13th was this Free People gray pull-on flare size 25 jeans. I actually had these for a while. I expected them to move a lot faster, but they didn't. I grabbed them at the By the Pound thrift store for 72 cents, and they sold for $35, and I got a profit of $27.28. This is a MM LaFleur size small tan Morrison top or blouse. I paid $4.17 for it, and it sold for $75, and I got a profit of $55.83. So MM LaFleur, I found, I think this is my second time finding MM LaFleur. I don't find it often, but the couple of times that I have, it's sold pretty well. So it's definitely a Bolo brand. If you see it, you might want to grab it. Next, on the 14th, I sold this Betsy and Adams size 10 floral pleated halter black dress. I paid $5.24 for it. It sold for $60, and I got a profit of $42.76. I have seen Betsy and Adam before, and I don't usually pick it up, but this dress was so pretty that I just felt like taking a chance on it. I have had it for a little while because it's on a mannequin, but honestly, I'm glad that I put it on the mannequin because this kind of dress, it wouldn't quite have displayed as nicely if I had just had it laying down. So I think the mannequin displayed it very nicely, and I'm glad to see it go off to its new home. On the 16th, I sold this pair of Coach Marie size 7 patchwork ballet flat shoes. I picked them up at by the pound for 84 cents. They sold for $20 and I got a profit of $15.16. I've had them for a while. Thought they would sell a little bit faster, but they did not. But still, I'm glad that they eventually did. On the 17th, I sold this Nautica New Without Tags men's navy blue and gold spell out scarf. I listed it as new without tags. It did not have its tag, but it was still on the hanger. And I pulled it out of the $2 bin. I sold it for $17 and got a profit of $11.79, and I did not have it for very long at all. Also on the 17th, this was a death pile item. This was a Jenko size 33 dragon. It had a dragon embroidered on the back pocket, pair of denim shorts. They were for men. I paid $1.81 for them, and they sold for $30, and I got a profit of $22.19. They had a lot of stains on them, like a lot. I think when I pulled them out of the $2 bin, I just thought, well, they're Janko, they gotta sell for something. And then when I got home, I realized like these are really, really stained up, like bad. But and that's why they stayed in my death pile for so long. But eventually I was like, look, just list them, take whatever offer you get, and have them out of here. They were actually only listed for 15 minutes. I kid you not. 15 minutes, and they sold for $30. So Janko, if you see any Janko, grab it up because it will move. On the 20th, I sold this new tag level 99 lyocell flare jean-ish pants. They had sort of like this metallic shimmer to them. I paid $4.17. They sold for $35, and I got a profit of $23.83. These were kind of cute. They were nice little flare leg. I thought that I might get more for them, but I had them for longer than I expected. And so when I got that offer for $35, I took it gladly. On the 22nd, I sold this Coogee men's size 36 World Tour jean shorts. They had really big embroidered pockets on the back. They cost me $1.81. I sold them for $32 and I got a profit of $23.79. On the 23rd, I sold this Ann Taylor New Tag medium black mock net sleeveless top sweater, sort of a knit top. I paid $1.81 for it, and it sold for $40, and I got a profit of $30.19. This was a top that I pulled out of that $2 bin. They throw like tank tops and stuff in there, and I think they just kind of felt like this was more tank toppy than an actual sweater top. So I got a pretty good deal on that. On the 23rd also, I sold this Scotch and Soda large men's mountain print sweatshirt. It said, I'm going to butcher this, Amster blouse. I paid $5.24. It sold for $85, and I got a profit of $62.76. So Scotch and Soda is a good brand to look out for. On the 25th, I sold this AGV Sport Kevlar size 6 motorcycle jeans. I had these for a while. I actually listed them before and they didn't move, so I decided to rephotograph them and relist them all together, and they sold within one day. I paid $4.17 for them. They sold for $50, and I got a profit of $35.83. Also on the 25th, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys saw my previous video or not, but this Gucci vintage wool silk blend green butterfly scarf that I pulled out of the $2 bin sold for $199. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. And I got a profit of $157.39. Oh my gosh. I am so grateful because I remember that trip and I remember thinking I didn't get a whole lot. And I just kind of pulled that scarf out because I thought it was pretty, and I was like, I believe this is authentic. So that goes to show that you don't have to have an armful of stuff. Sometimes all it takes is one item, and I am so thankful. So thank you so much for that purchase, and thank you so much for the person who donated it. Also on the 25th, I sold this Gold 5 size medium blue shorts. I paid $2 for it, and they sold for $28, and I got a profit of $20.59. On the 26th, these are a pair of top drawer size extra large Unicorn Dreams iridescent pants. They are like pajama pants or loungy pants. I just thought they were really cute because they were metallic and shimmery, kind of like a mermaid. So I paid $2, sold them for $15, and got a profit of $10.19. On the 26th, I sold these Crocs Bryn size 9 black wedge ballet flat, not exactly flat because they're wedges, but they were like ballet style slipper shoes. Paid $3.96 for them, sold them for $38, and got a profit of $26.44. On the 28th, I sold these Levi's Wedgie Skinny size 29 black, gray. They kind of look like a faded black jeans. They were sold for $25. I paid $4.17. They sold for $25, and I got a profit of $15.83, and I received a really nice review and a 5-star rating. She said they were exactly what she wanted, and I do appreciate her purchase so much, so thank you, and I'm glad that you're enjoying them. On the 28th, I sold these Teos size 9 tan cutout heeled Mary Jane shoes. I paid $3.96. They sold for $35, and I got a profit of $24.04. I have picked up Teos before. I picked up a pair of purple Teos boots just because I like the color purple and they were in really good condition. And I think they sold for like $100, but I do believe that they were like a more sought after, maybe like one of those more rare finds. So when I saw these Teos shoes, I thought that maybe they might sell for a little bit more, but $35 is still a good profit. I think I just held on to them for a little bit longer than I expected because of the other ones selling faster and for a higher profit, but I'm still satisfied. This next sale is Gigio, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Gigio USA, size medium blue handkerchief jumpsuit. I just picked this up on a day when I was probably buying a lot of stuff, and I just thought that it was really cute. I didn't really think that it was going to sell for a lot. I just kind of wanted to sell it because it was pretty. And it did sell for $15. I paid $5.24 for it and got a profit of $6.76. Would I pick it up again? Probably not. Like I said, I just kind of saw something cute and was like, oh, sure, why not? So I grabbed it. The last thing to sell on the 31st, the last thing to sell on the 31st was this Daily Practice Anthropology burnt orange size 1X jogger sweatpants. I sold them for $48 and I got a profit of $38.40. And these actually sold fairly quickly. So Daily Practice is a good brand to look out for. Okay, time for the March totals. All right, so total sold was $1,587. My cost of goods for what sold this month were $108.36. And my profit after cost of goods and after fees was $1,160.29. So there you go. That was my March what solds, and I hope you had a good month, and I hope that you will stay tuned to see how this journey continues.